in the heart of bustling Saigon, where streetlights and the flow of people never cease. Tân Định Church stands out with its uniquely striking beauty. Its vibrant pink hue and intricate Gothic architecture have made it a true landmark in the modern city. Yet Tân Định Church is not just a place of worship. It is also a symbol of culture and history, attracting thousands of visitors each year. Built in the late 19th century, the church has witnessed countless changes throughout history, with its towering bell tower rising against the blue sky, soft curved arches and colorful stained glass windows. The interior exudes peace and tranquility. Each chime of the bell feels like a soothing balm for the soul, giving everyone who steps inside a sense of serenity. However, when night falls, that tranquility seems to give way to a different atmosphere. The faint glow of the streetlights cannot dispel the chilling air that envelops the church. Long hallways and shadowy corners sink into darkness, creating a silence that feels unsettling. Some locals living nearby have recounted strange, inexplicable experiences. Some have heard the sound of footsteps echoing in the dead of night, only to find no one there when they looked. Others have reported feeling a sudden chill in the air, as if an unseen presence was watching them from the shadows. Over time, these stories began to spread, turning Tân Định Church into more than just a sacred place. It became the center of spine-chilling rumors. Could it be that behind the church's radiant beauty lies a hidden secret yet to be uncovered? According to legend, in the early 20th century, near Tân Định Church, there lived a wealthy and noble family. The only daughter in the family was adored and pampered, known for her beauty and gentle nature. However, her life was dictated by the rigid rules of the feudal society of the time. The young woman fell in love with a poor construction worker from the area. Their love was simple and pure, but the disparity in their social classes caused her family to vehemently oppose the relationship. Heated arguments and strict prohibitions forced her to part ways with the man she loved. On top of that, her family arranged for her to marry a wealthy man she did not love. Day by day, the young woman sank into despair. The longing for her true love, the pressure from her family, and her helplessness in the face of her fate left her in a fragile state. Every day, she would visit Tân Định Church to pray and pour out her heart before the altar. She sought peace for her soul, but it seemed unattainable. One night, as the church lay shrouded in darkness, the young woman decided to end her suffering. Dressed in a pristine white audi, she quietly walked into the churchyard. Without anyone knowing, she chose to end her life at the very place she believed would offer her ultimate release. The following morning, her lifeless body was discovered in the churchyard, her face still bearing a sorrowful expression. Her family was devastated by the tragedy, but the event also subjected them to criticism from the community. It is said that her spirit could not find peace, carrying with it the burden of unresolved anguish and grief for eternity. Since then, locals have begun to tell stories of her presence at Tân Định Church. They say that late at night, when the church is completely silent, the figure of a young woman in a white audi occasionally appears. She is seen quietly walking through the rows of pews or standing under the dim light of the stained glass windows. Her story has become a haunting legend, turning Tân Định Church into not only a sacred place, but also one steeped in mystery and sorrow. The mysterious phenomena surrounding Tân Định Church have become a recurring topic of conversation among locals and visitors alike. According to many accounts, these strange occurrences often happen on moonless nights, when the faint glow of streetlights fails to dispel the darkness that envelops the church grounds. Locals have shared that they've often seen the figure of a young woman dressed in a white audi appearing at the far end of the church. She is said to stand silently, unmoving, her sorrowful gaze fixed on the main altar, as if in prayer or searching for something lost. This image, whether fleeting or lingering for a few moments, has been enough to leave those who witness it in chills. Some have reported hearing the sound of footsteps echoing on the wooden floors inside the church late at night. Despite there being no one around, the footsteps are steady and deliberate, as though someone is taking a slow walk. But when they look to find the source, no one is there. Even more chilling, some witnesses have described feeling an unusual cold sensation running down their spine, as if an invisible presence is watching them from the shadows. This feeling is so vivid that it leaves them hesitant to look back. These stories have left locals wary of the church at night, while drawing curious visitors intrigued by the supernatural. Is this the lingering spirit of the young woman from legend? Or could it simply be natural phenomena that defy explanation? Whatever the truth may be, Tân Định Church has become not just a sacred place but also a symbol of haunting legends. Its mysterious aura continues to captivate those who are brave enough to explore its shadows after dark. The legends surrounding Tân Định Church are not just stories. They are backed by the accounts of those who have experienced strange phenomena firsthand. These witnesses include locals living near the church and even visitors who have passed through its grounds. Mrs. Hong, a woman who lives close to the church, recounted her chilling experience with a haunted look on her face. One night, around 11 p.m., I was walking past the church on my way home. Everything was silent except for the faint glow of the streetlights illuminating the church's doors. When I looked toward the main entrance, I saw the figure of a young woman in a white ao dai standing there. At first, I thought it was someone who had come to pray late at night, but within moments the figure slowly faded and disappeared before my eyes. At that moment, I felt a chill run down my spine, as if I had just witnessed something from the other world. But Mrs. Hong is not the only one to have experienced strange phenomena. A similar story was shared by Min, a young man who lives nearby. Often visit the church at night to pray because it's peaceful and quiet, perfect for connecting with God. One evening, as I was kneeling in prayer, I suddenly felt a hand gently rest on my shoulder. I thought someone had come to pray near me, so I turned to greet them, but there was no one there. The church was completely empty. The sensation was so real, as if someone was trying to reach out to me, but it wasn't someone living. Since then, every time I pray at night, I can't shake the feeling that there's something unusual lingering in the church. Stories like those of Mrs. Hong and Min aren't confined to the locals. Visitors to Tân Định Church have also shared similar accounts. A fleeting figure in the dim light, a soft noise echoing in the stillness, or a sudden, inexplicable chill running down their spine. These experiences have made Tân Định Church not only a sacred place for prayer, but also a site of mystery and intrigue, drawing those curious about the supernatural. Could the spirit of the young woman from legend truly still linger here, silently watching those who pass through the church's doors? The mysterious phenomena at Tân Định Church have left locals both astonished and intrigued. In an effort to bring peace to the spirit of the young woman, priests and parishioners organized several prayer ceremonies at the church. These ceremonies were conducted in a solemn atmosphere, with a large number of local residents participating. The soft glow of candles mixed with the swirling incense smoke, while prayers were recited in the hope of freeing the young woman's soul from the anguish and sorrow she carried. Some attendees of the ceremonies reported that during the prayers, they felt the atmosphere gradually become lighter, The stillness enveloping the space brought a sense of peace, as though the spirit of the young woman was beginning to find release. Since these ceremonies, the eerie phenomena at Tân Định Church have noticeably decreased. The footsteps echoing in the night, the shadowy figure, and the chilling presence that once unsettled visitors seem to have occurred less frequently. However, despite this, on moonless nights, some people still report strange sensations around the church. A few claim to hear soft sighs in the stillness, as if someone unseen is present but unable to reveal themselves. Others have shared that, while passing the church at night, they felt a sudden chill run down their spine, sending shivers throughout their body. These fleeting yet chilling experiences leave many to believe that the story of the young woman's spirit may not be entirely over. Tân Định Church is not only a sacred site but also a symbol of haunting legends. While the prayer ceremonies may have brought some peace, the true mystery behind this story remains something that no one has fully uncovered. Thank you for watching today's story. If you enjoyed the mysterious and fascinating content we shared, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share this story with your friends and family. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming stories. Your support is the greatest motivation for us to continue bringing you even more amazing content. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.